earlier in the show, Luke was saying it's done. Trump is going to win. And that only matters if one concept holds true, and that is what Frank Luntz said. The Trump supporter has become the Trump voter. That gives Trump a 1 to 2 point boost across the board. That means PA goes red. We have not yet seen the polls come out that have tracked post-assassination news coverage. Morning Consult is the latest poll, which is the 12th to the 14th. That means the day of, most people still didn't know. We are waiting to see the results. That being said, the prediction market shows a massive spike, a 10-point spike for Donald Trump in the betting markets. If Donald Trump saw that in the polls, anywhere near that, we're talking like 320 electoral votes.
Did you see the poll for, I know, but 538, they actually showed Biden up since the attempt. Their latest poll, they put it out this morning.
Which one?
538.
538.
Well, I don't know that 538 has polls. They analyze other polls.
I quote tweeted it if it's on my Twitter. Maybe they might have just been talking about other polls.
The issue with these polls is that we're not yet to the point where the assassination news has percolated to that point. Even on the day, people didn't know. Even a day after, people were only just finding out. And so a lot of these polls, when their dates and when they're being conducted, aren't getting to the bulk of the news cycle, which is going to be about Wednesday. Tuesday is when most companies like doing press conferences and product releases because the news doesn't hit 100% on Tuesday. Monday is a dead zone. You don't do news on Monday. Tuesday's the best day because the news hits on Tuesday, peaks on Wednesday, and drops on Thursday. You release it on Wednesday and you're going straight down. Thursday is a dead zone. Friday is the worst. Saturday is literally the worst. Those are all for traffic. So what we're really looking for is polls that are going to be in the range of probably starting Wednesday and going into next week. That's when this Friday is when the news hits its peak. So Wednesday, we're going to see the bulk of all the assassination news. It's going to start to fade out and how people respond to it. So far, what we're seeing is Trump is up 1 or 2 points. We have 3W Insights with Trump up 4 points. You've got Big Village with Trump against Harris up 7. Though, if Biden is out of the race, it's just apocalyptic. Trump against Biden up 4. I believe that once the dust settles on this news, Trump is going to be up about 3 to 4 points. He's up 2 right now. So that's basically, I agree with Frank Luntz.
Do you think there's any chance there's sort of a second wave of blue voters who become activated over this? Like the polls scare them into saying, oh no, we got to back Biden.
No way.
The problem is their narrative before the assassination attempt was that, and it was gaining traction, I think, definitely among independents, probably among likely Democrat voters, was that Biden was actually not capable. I mean, Democrats were losing confidence in their own candidate before anything happened to Trump to sort of surge this extra sort of patriotic support in his favor. The narrative that has dropped off, or at least we're not seeing a ton in the news cycle right now, is are they going to pull Joe Biden? Joe
Biden is a big winner in all this. Nobody's talking about his cognitive decline. Nobody's talking about,
But if the polls remain high for Trump as we get closer, I mean, we're 4-6 weeks away from the DNC. There is a chance that just resurges and it's even worse because they're like, look, Trump is way ahead now. We really have to pull Biden.
And there's a debate in September that's ominous right now. If they have to do another debate, they're going to have to shift the time to 8 a.m. in the morning or something like that.
I'm glad you brought up the debate because I was thinking about the fact that before the debate, and we all would have expected this, Trump and Biden didn't shake hands. There's no sort of cordial moment that we've seen between presidential candidates in the past. No, it's not that it's bad, but now that we're supposed to be, per Joe Biden's recommendation, turning down the political rhetoric, is he at that debate stage going to extend his hand to Trump? Because that's what he would need to do if he was really a man of trying to de-escalate any sort of tension in the country. But he's not going to do it.
Come on,
so then he's going to look hypocritical, I think.
Yeah, I think there's bigger things ahead of us. I think the establishment was desperate. We described them as a cornered animal a few weeks ago, that they were going to lash out. I think Saturday was their lashing out moment. They weren't successful. I think down the pipeline, there's going to be bigger, crazier things ahead of us in this election cycle that will totally change the trajectory of what we're expecting to happen. This is just the beginning. They failed. They're more desperate. They're going to lash out more. So there's going to be a lot of craziness that people should strap in for, because this is only the beginning of an extremely wild, wild ride.